knows how to center a div tag, so it's
Yeah, and I'm realizing this computer doesn't have any of the music that I'd normally play.
I guess we're gonna have to sing it.
So let's go to
You're
my
just gonna have to
phone.
sing it.
Sean Hills sings Joe Hills on my phone.
Oh, I just got notified that Joe started this.
Okay, hold on. Let's see this. So this is my phone playing lines. Maybe some of that'll go through.
Power line to convey a certain brilliance. A telephone
I gotta open up the
line
Twitch chat now.
to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all downtown. Lines of connection, communication, not the borders of boundaries that slice and dice a nation. Divided by the chalk lines of disreputable history, past failures are laid out as we struck with absent mystery. Those bodies left behind us while we amble on ahead, fearful of the wrong things from newspapers unread. Before I tell you what to do or you try to tell me, let's all see what's been done and where we could have been. By knowing what's before us, the path might clear ahead and focus on new obstacles uncharted by the dead. A power line from a gurgling turbine, a telephone line from a quiet room, a metro line from across the city. Maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon. They say across the fence line the grass is always virtuous, but we're not corralling cattle, fearing rain will foul the murders. When we look out past divided, we're unsurprised to see more folks erecting fences, becoming detainees. Before I worry about you or you worry about me, let's all dwell on ourselves, we're the private enemy. Becoming who we're meant to, virtuous and creative, we won't dread the different, the strange or unrelated. Power line to convey certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all, to bring us home.
Joe, you also have pop that
Thank you. Thank you. Fixing it now. Okay, I just set the maximum bitrate because it was spiking up to like 9,000. And then it was going, oh, this is too much. I don't need that. But we are live. They can, since the phone audio is the music, yeah, they can hear us.
on. Well, now they know.
Yeah. Here's Lay Your Head Down and Dream from our second album. Literally playing off my phone. That serial sounds a lot different on the phone speaker.
The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger.
Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream.
Lay your head down and lay your head down and dream.
Lay your head down and dream.
Let your mind flow downstream. Spread out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And tonight, y'all are my live streaming audience. But so are SamiHiggins and MisterLantz, who you might see over here in slot 8. I'm over here in slot 7 today. We're double paining this, because how could this be more painful? I spent like 10 minutes trying to connect to the Hermitcraft server. There is something up with the hotel Wi-Fi where I cannot connect to the Hermitcraft server. We try using a fallback internet. I'm worried maybe something's wrong with the Hermitcraft server right now, because there's no other hermits online, and every time I try to connect to it, I get kicked. So it might not be my fault, but we're trying a new travel setup. We are a little bit south of Nashville, Tennessee tonight for Tennessee Game Days, which is a convention I go to every year. Last year we had to miss it because of COVID, but this year we are trying to do it right. Welcome everyone joining us in all three chats. Welcome, I am Kanika, and let's see. I've got like a really bad monitor setup here. Melon's away, Hippo Sim, and Brandon over there in the Discord. Welcome, Yurgi, Transit Biker, Technologic Race Render, and others in the Twitch. Welcome to Dozanui, Grant Rogers, Super to Beans, Riten 100, Tasing Animations, and more. Gusty Gale in the YouTube. So, anyway, I'm down here. Sammy and MisterLantz are over here. We're trying something different. This is my road setup with the laptop. I've got my iPad as a secondary monitor. I've got my mouse and mouse pad. I did bring a bunch of stuff with me that maybe when I'm traveling I don't always need to bring with me. Like, for example, as I pull my drink with the headphones that I'm not used to, I've got the Groundhog Day sign. I've got the train whistle. I've got the abacus. Oh, but what I don't have set up on this computer is I don't have the text file open with the tips thing, so I should just manually write tips always appreciated via https://paypal.me/Joe Hills. Okay, so we're going to paste that there, and we're going to paste that there. I'm going to have to pull that up on my phone, because just so you know, I'm not going to show the tips on my monitor since we have guests in studio. So if you're like, oh, I'm paranoid about like MisterLantz or Sammy seeing my name, don't worry, they won't. It's on the phone flat on my desk. Okay. So we are, because Hermitcraft is not connecting, this is an experimental Minecraft stream instead of an experimental Hermitcraft stream. We are on the Joe Hills Patreon server tonight because for some reason I can connect to this, but not Hermitcraft.
Your server's just better.
Yeah, my server's just better. Lance and Sammy are not very well mic'd. And when I say they're not very well mic'd, I mean...
Mic'd? I thought he said liked. I was like,
We're not very well liked either.
No, you're not very well liked either. You're exceptionally well liked. But no, they're not mic'd. This is... we've dropped down to 0 kilobits a second. We're dropping frames again. We're at 112 kilobits a second. We're at 0 kilobits a second. Do I have the chains forged in life? Oh no.
oh no.
I actually think I... Well,
We've got the green screen bodysuit we could use as a scarf.
yeah, I thought I had the chains, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm worried maybe I forgot the chains. Because I haven't seen them since I got here.
So like most people, you forgot your...
Yeah, these chains forged in life were an oversight, apparently. Yeah, we are getting some drop frames. Uh-oh. Sorry about that, folks. We're trying something new here. It's a network roller coaster, according to Technologic. People are saying it's back. Dear Internet, please help Joe keep his sanity. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's happening. I spent money on the hotel internet. So it would be great if the hotel internet worked or functioned. But anyway, we are on the Patreon server tonight because apparently I can actually connect to that, unlike Hermitcraft. So I don't know what any of these buildings are. There's a welcome house for new server members. I've got to remember not to like click the doors like this, because that will break them in creative mode like instantly.
Oh no.
But that's why I middle clicked it first, Chris. Yay, there we go. Boom. So anyway, I probably shouldn't click all of this stuff because that's going to be really bad too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is this a rental? Okay, the C button does not zoom. I don't have Optifine on this. Just as a quick reference though, this is my new laptop. I say new. It's about almost a year old at this point. But I am getting a solid 60 frames a second now that I recompiled Java to run on ARM64. So, of course, the network stream from the hotel is terrible. So I was just going to say, look how smooth this is. It's so smooth. But with the stream lagging, it's going to look terrible anyway.
But it looks good to us.
Yes.
It looks good to Sammy and MisterLantz, the two people who are in the room with me, can see how good this looks. I'm really disappointed that Hermitcraft isn't working, because I wanted to work on my castle tonight. Okay, if we go into the nether here. Why is there a carpet right there? You know what? That's fine. I'm not in charge of this. I am technically in charge of the server as the server owner, but Grant Rogers says it's smooth as sandpaper. Sorry about that.
I mean, sandpaper smooths other things.
Sandpaper does smooth things. Okay, so now we're on the backside of that. So just as an experimental test stream, let's fly around and look at some stuff. Sammy, do you know what this tree is?
I
That's
don't
the
know.
mall.
Yeah, that's the mall, but I don't know specifically what the tree is.
Okay, so this is a mall that has a tree inside of it.
I think it might be its own shop.
This is a reference to the traditional medieval mall that would usually have a wooden shaft. So this represents the wooden shaft inside of the cold metal exterior that you would use to hit somebody with real hard. Just like super hard. That's what the mall is for.
Violets. And cats.
What? Okay, I'm realizing these headphones are really like isolating the audio. I can't hear you when I have these on. So actually, since you're both on that side, I'm gonna do that. Okay, this is every part of this is going great, y'all. This is a very experimental, successful stream. Not really. Scratch that, reverse it, but it's a lie. Okay. I wonder what's for sale at Melora's Maps. Why don't we see what Melora's been up to? Ooh, the Sanderson sector. Is that what they're calling the area where they're building all their Sanderson stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe so.
Ooh, this is a very well gradiated Ghostbusters sign. All maps 1 diamond block each. Copies allowed for personal use. Adopt, don't shop. Okay, I'm hearing people taking damage near me. That worries me because I'm in the mall at night. As a creative mode person on this server, I don't think that I'm likely to get attacked by creepers. But yeah, those are cool, Melora. Good job. I was going to say who's online right now, but apparently the Q button on this does not show me the list of who's online. Hey, it's Bear, Dahlia, Devin Crotties, I'm Kanika, Mahi Zero, Melora, Meepquebbed, Melons Away, Michael Socks, Pink Distortion, and Stellar Spider. I promise I slept last night. Not like a lot, but enough to drive here safely. And at that point, I was done.
I believe this is Aline the Witch.
Okay.
Desert.
This is Aline the Witch's hut?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, oh, hey, what's this thing? It looks like a homage to Mumbo's old thing. Or a rocket ship. But why not both? I'm basically Superman for the server. Every time something goes wrong and I ignore it, I'm technically at fault. You know? But that's fine. At a certain point.
Crazy geckos.
Gotcha.
Yep.
The Little Mermaid poster is amazing. Where's there a Little Mermaid poster? Is that back at the mall?
I think there's more than one shop, right?
Oh.
Yes.
Because I've got a couple from Stellar Spider.
Yeah, Stellar Spider has them as well.
Is Stellar Spider in the mall or somewhere else?
I think it's in the mall.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I thought it was in the mall because I went on a shopping trip and that's when I got it. And they have a lay your head down and dream one too.
Ooh.
It's lime green, of course.
I do love to lay my head down and dream.
Sometimes.
Oh wait, I'm like, why? Oh, no tips are rolling in. That's strange. It's because I had to search for the name of the hotel active on my phone. So let's see if we got any emails from PayPal that are not about my hotel. So fun story, y'all. I checked into my room. I'm like, hi, I'm checking in, and the person at the desk is like, last name, please. And I said, Hills. And she goes, Josephine? And I'm like, no, Joseph. And she's like, oh, would you like me to correct that? And I said, well, for billing purposes, that seems like it might be helpful because otherwise, the charge isn't going to go through. And so the lady at the front desk corrects it to Josephine, or from Josephine to Joseph, and gives me my key and says, hey, you're in room 300 whatever. And I'm like, okay. So I get all my stuff out of my car, and I'm carrying all of this stuff in one trip because there's no carts for luggage available, right? So I'm just carrying all this stuff, like all my tech stuff. I've got a cooler full of drinks. I've got three suits. I'm wearing one of them. I don't know if you can see my legs right now, but there you go. Hopefully that's in frame. I can't actually see the preview. Sammy's wearing my David Pumpkins outfit there behind us there. And anyway, so I've got all these suits I'm carrying all this stuff, and I broke a part of OBS. How do I fix that? Ooh, okay. Well, that's a new problem to have. Can I restore that? If I double click on it? Okay. What I want to do is I want to move OBS lower. It does not move lower. I wanted to move OBS lower so I could see... Oh, but then I can't see the bandwidth. But anyway, so I'm carrying all this stuff. I'm carrying several suits. I'm carrying a cooler. I'm carrying a bunch of things. I've got my big luggage I'm wheeling behind me. And so I get to the door, and I'm like struggling to open it, carrying all this stuff. And there's a bunch of people in the hallway looking at me because I'm carrying a pumpkin suit and a Beetlejuice suit and stuff. And I open the door, and there's these two old ladies in the room talking on the beds. And I'm like, excuse me. And they're like, excuse you. This is our room. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I just checked in and they gave me this room. And they're like, well, this is our room. And I'm like, well, okay, I'm going to go down to the front desk and get this resolved. Can I say what your name is so that I can make sure that they figure this out? And one of the old lady goes, I'm Josephine Hill. And I'm like, what? I'm sorry, I'm Joseph Hills. And she's like, well, that's probably your problem right there. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't say this, but being Joe Hills is a big root of many of my problems. So anyway, at that point, so I carried all this stuff back down to the front desk, and I'm out of breath when I get there. And I'm like, hi, I had a room reserved in my name, and you gave me a key for someone else with a similar name. Their name is Josephine Hill. I'm Joseph Hills. And the person at the desk was like, and she's just like, let me check on this real quick. I'm like, here's my ID. I'm not Josephine Hill. I'm Joseph Hills. And she's just like, oh, okay, well, you do have a room reserved. It's on a different floor. Here, I'm going to give you some new keys. Can I have those back? And I'm like, yes, please. I really want to put all these suits down. This is way too much. So, yeah, what a coincidence, says Super to Beans. So, anyway, yeah, I should sell the movie rights to that.
I can't make it from here.
Hey, we first got our first tip of the night from Tommy Boy 420. Tommy Boy writes, "Hey, Sammy, Mr. Lance, and Joe, I'm writing a book about all the things I should be doing with my life. It's my ought to biography."
Tommy!
Wow. Okay. So anyway, if you've never seen a Joe Hill stream before, this is not how it normally goes, but we have extra people on a couch behind me. So here we go. It's time for me to say, howdy y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, along with Mr. Lance and Sammy me. I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah, y'all are both in frame. It's a little small still, and that puts us evenly 20 away from the next face camera expansion.
Oh.
Wait, were you trying to throw a 20 at me?
Here.
Oh, okay. Sammy just gave me $20, so that's gonna put us at our next face camera expansion milestone. Here we go. It's time to expand Joe and Mr. Lance and Sammy. Dee.
Oh, we're not in
No, we're
Joe's
not.
yet. It's
That's
not
okay.
spooky.
Okay.
We do what we do.
Okay. So, and that puts us evenly 20 away from the next face camera expansions. Okay.
It's like the flashbacks in Wayne's World.
Ooh. Can y'all hear Lance and Sammy? I don't know. I think part of me is like I should tell them to be quiet, but I think what I really need to do is tell them to project to make sure that we get the audio. Yeah, cash tips says Mahi Zero.
Hear us.
Yeah. Okay, Blaze the Warm Banana Bread says, y'all look so nice. And Jill Jackson says, consummate professionals here. Yeah, if y'all normally join Sammy, Mr. Lance, and I for Mystery Pinball Theater 3000 later, we're going to try riffing from the same room on our phones. At some point, it's actually 9:36 now. So, Sammy, if you're going to do that room service takeout call. Yeah. So, Sammy's actually going to go get the charcuterie.
I'm not wearing the jacket down.
You can wear the jacket down there.
I'm wearing the jacket.
Do you want the Beetlejuice jacket?
I'm good.
Just go with the morph suit.
Yeah, you want the green morph suit?
I have a jacket, thanks.
Okay, we've also got the green hoodie. I brought so much green screen stuff. So yeah, Sammy's actually gonna go pick up our food for Mystery Pinball Theater 3000 before the bar closes. I was gonna say, should I just hand you this 20 back so you can use it to buy the food? Okay.
Chips and
Yeah, the chips and salsa and the cheese curds.
Yep.
Because they don't have true charcuterie.
Okay.
Thank you, Sammy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Mystery Pinball Theater 3000 is next in about an hour. So, yeah, we are trying an experimental stream here from on the road. I thought about trying to get it set up with like a second microphone and things like that, but we're trying the simple setup first to see things like, can we have the internet? And honestly, it feels like even having the internet, there's a lot of weird lag and delay and stuff. So that's not ideal, but it is kind of working. Yes. So Grant Rogers says, I love cheese curds. Okay, so let's go visit literally anything on the server, because I don't even know. If I go through a portal in the nether... Whoa, we had some fall back there. We should visit the Florida Dome. I don't know where that is, Tommy. Okay. You know what? Let's start just teleporting to where people are on the server and hopefully not cause them to scream. Okay. So apparently Kanika is busy working on a mine. Hey, do you need one of these panda eggs? Have a panda egg. Hi! Okay, let's see who else is online. Is Tommy Boy online? No, let's see what Bear is up to. Kanika says scared me. Hey, looks like Bear is down here. Whoa! This is a cool cave. Clearly just flying around in the desert was not a good choice. Clearly this is where the cool things are happening. You're welcome, Kanika. Welcome, Gritmonger. Yeah, so the thing is, I paid to upgrade my hotel internet, and I was like, hopefully this is going to help make the stream not terrible. Okay, apparently Dahlia might not be okay. Let's see what Dahlia is up to. Wow, there's a lot of horses up there.
Yeah, she has lots of horses.
Yeah. Oh, I like this judgmental observer. Technically, it's just an observer, but they're all so judgmental. Like, look at that face. That's just a great face. Panda eggs is cursed. Okay. They won't let you order charcuterie if you're invisible, says Grace Fender. Yeah, I was really hoping this would be a Hermitcraft stream. I'm so sorry that the Hermitcraft server connection wasn't working. Although it may have something to do with the rest of the connections not working. So, womp womp. We will hopefully have a different internet option tomorrow night then. Because I'm going to try and use... So, we're having trouble with my... Can I tell you where your stuff is? Oh, did I... I don't know where your stuff is. I didn't pick it up, so... Whoa, what is this over here? Is this a Donkey Kong? This is some sort of insane...
That is cool.
What do you call this? Like, it's like a box. It's a diorama. It reminds me of the game Clank, which hopefully we're going to play tomorrow here at Tennessee Game Days. This is really neat, though. Can I offer you a panda egg in this trying time? Yeah, maybe I accidentally upgraded Josephine's internet. Welcome, Corny John Gaming. Welcome, Abner J. Hernandez. It's Spelunky 2. Oh, yeah, it is very Spelunky looking. Very cool. Very cool. It looks like Tommy Boyee just joined the game, so we're going to TP to Tommy Boyee, who wants to show us the Florida Dome. Do-do-do-do. Okay, Sammy, thank you for the update. Okay, so did Tommy come up here or go out there? Gripmonger says, did I miss something? Is there a reason Joe is on right now? Yeah, this internet here won't connect to the Hermitcraft server. It keeps immediately disconnecting. I don't know why. Tommy says, I have to get to the dome first. So I could connect to the Hermitcraft server, but then it would crash. And there's nobody else on the Hermitcraft server right now, which makes me think that there's just something broken about the Hermitcraft server or something broken about the hotel internet or both. Okay. How am I? I'm doing good. We're hanging out here at Tennessee Game Days, which is why we're not in my normal studio. As you can see, we've got a couch behind us where we got MisterLantz and we've got what's left of my jacket. Wow, that's really... Sammy does not know how to hang up a jacket. Yeah, do you mind folding that over or something? You know, I'll put it on until she gets back. Because it is getting really deformed, like crumpled up in a ball over there. Thanks, Sammy. But yeah, there we go.
I doubt she doesn't wear suit jackets a lot.
Yeah,
so
but...
probably...
Yeah, it'd be nice to not crumple it up. Yeah, we are at the hotel for Tennessee Game Days right now. So what is this? This is horse armor. Ooh, you can dye leather horse armor? Mm-hmm. I had no idea. I'm learning so much. Impulse and Tango said they couldn't join Hermitcraft either. Oh, okay. Well, that makes me feel a lot better about the hotel internet. The fact that we're still getting weird stream lag makes me feel worse again. But, okay. So that's not my fault. Yeah, happy October. Houses. You know what I should have done? If this was going to be crumpled into a ball, I should have shoved this in the freezer. So, because Sammy kept complaining the jacket was too hot. And then she put it on, I'd be like, no, it's cold. What happened? Yeah. The David Pumpkins jacket, yes. I've been carrying this around. Up and down stairs and elevators. Mostly elevators. The 50 ring. Oh, okay. I'm guessing these are different rings in the nether. For Andrew AJC8.
The number of downloads.
That makes sense. Whoa, that's kind of a cool portal thing. I'm glad Joe likes my shop. Hey, Dahlia, your shop is teaching me so much about Minecraft. Okay, so let's go ahead and maybe that Tommy boy is where we need to go now. Is this the Florida Dome, Tommy boy? Just in time. Woo! Whoa. This is cool. You get a cool parallax effect with all those floating end rods. That's neat. Is it spooky stream lag? Well, I'm terrified of it, but yeah. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what I'm doing on stream, though. It's just completely arbitrary. If I hold still, it totally doesn't matter. Okay. My goal was to stream long enough to raid MPT3K, but if the hotel internet is just terrible no matter what I do, and my fallback... Oh, we dropped down to 0 kilobits a second. Back up to... Yeah, I'm touring sites on this... Oh my gosh. Back down to 0. The bandwidth here is not great, it seems. Or it's intermittent. We're dropping down to 0 again. How are we on battery on this thing? The thing is, it's going to kill the stream entirely for me to switch over. Okay. Let's try switching over, though. This should be able to handle 720p. Y'all are going to have to restart your